Alrighty, welcome to Blackphoenix Entertainment. We got some things to talk about. So roll the intro, roll the video, and then I'm going to show you what's going on with the Riker.
And that thing is really cool.
So yeah, VSS fault, not even 300 something miles on this thing. So did all the typical stuff, battery, disconnect, whatever. Some people just say do that, let it sit for a half hour, and then ride it for like 20 miles. I did that, still nothing. So here's what it's doing. Totally off, go through the whole sequence. As soon as you roll here, boom, not even started yet, I already get it. So yeah, and I was like, oh, I want to do some vlogs and stuff, but I can't get this fault to go away, so it's gotta go to the dealer. So what I'm gonna do, I still have this thing, still got the Spyder. I'm gonna hop on the Spyder, we're gonna vlog. I'm gonna talk about the Riker and why I still have the Spyder and some other stuff. Alright, let's hop on the bike.
Alright, so here we are. I fooled you. You thought the Spyder was done. You'd be like, oh, we're not going to see any more vlogs on the Spyder. He's done. Nope. I still have the Spyder. Vlogging on it right now. And just because I got to say it, look at no lights, no nothing. There is nothing wrong with the Spyder. It is just time for me to move on. But I will talk about that a little bit later. Let's talk about the Riker. So, yes, I did the break-in on the Riker. As of right now, it's sitting over 300 miles. If I had to take a quick estimate guess, probably 320 miles, something like that. Yeah, I've been easy on it, doing a break-in. Obviously still filling it out, doing some mini burnouts, a little bit of drifting, stuff like that. And yeah, let's get out of this situation here. But yeah, overall, I've been really good with it. I've been really tame with it. Obviously forgetting how to shift because I'm on the Spyder now. And yeah, so no lights whatsoever throughout those like 300 something miles. The 2-hour ride home, the 100 miles I put in on a Saturday, all that stuff. Yep, nothing, none of that. Did some highway pulls and nothing. So what happens, as you see in that video, as I'm doing that shout out vlog video, and if you guys caught that during the video, because I edited out of that part kind of, I did what I could to hide it, yeah, just vlogging, and it's like, comes on lip mode, it's like, dude, I'm going like 30, I think I was going like 35 or something like that, I don't know, but yeah, just regular riding, no drifting, no burnouts, no nothing. But yeah, and it just comes on. So I did try a couple of things. I checked fuses, I did the battery disconnect thing, I did the just the riding type thing, and nothing is clearing this thing. And yeah, and I've also got another although I don't want to say it's non-related because I don't even know. There's another issue with it that I had emailed the dealership about. So the Riker is going back to the dealer. So that is that. As soon as I get some sort of update, I'll let you guys know. But it is kind of disappointing, but also the Riker riders know that is the absolute most common fault that there is. You get the VSS lip home fault, all that stuff. There's usually one, sometimes two codes that go directly along with that, and it kind of is what it is. But I'll talk more about that once the dealer tells me exactly what's going on, and I can actually ride it out of lip mode. So let's talk about this thing. I am on the Spyder, and it is super weird. Yeah, going back and forth between a Spyder and a Riker is definitely weird. You got to get used to it. The shifting, the handling, the power assist steering definitely threw me off. First couple of corners, I'm like, oh, I don't have to put that much effort into it. Almost overshot the corner there, but yeah, it's still, I get on this, and it's a ton of fun. And again, you see those people waving at me and stuff like that. People know this thing. They know me. They see me riding like, hey, that's Ryan. He's going around riding.
Hey, It's Enrico Palazzo!
Still trying to sell it. I'm getting, and really, reason being is I don't have the room. There's no need. I don't have a need for 2 sports bikes, basically. Like if this was a touring bike or something else, or it served a different purpose than the Riker did, yeah, maybe I'd consider keeping it if I had the room. I honestly do not have the room to totally keep this thing. So that's the main reason for selling it. That and my back and my knees. It's not going to work, guys. I made a video about this. I'm kind of beating the horse that's already dead, as they say. So I hate selling shit. I really do. Like, people are just buyers. I don't want to say people. Buyers of things are the absolute worst. Just tire kickers, just dumb questions, just people who, say, oh yeah, I'll come by today and buy it. Yeah, I never believed that for a second, first of all. I know you're not coming by today with the money that I asked for it. So I'm just like, whatever. I'm just going to go about my day. If you show up, you show up. If you don't, it's not a big deal because I didn't wait for you. Yeah, I mean, it is also the end of the season, so I do understand that. I'm not totally worried about it. If it doesn't sell before winter, I'll throw it in storage and, I'll sell it in the spring. I had to say hi to those dudes. And yeah, I'll throw it in storage, sell it in the spring. Although, I've lowered the price on it. I said end of season sale, here's what I'm willing to take for it. And you would think that somebody would jump on that, and they don't. So now you're going to wait till spring. I'm going to jack the price up again, and someone's going to end up paying more money. I don't know. It's just silly to me. The other thing is, too, and I'm finding this out by the questions I'm getting, nobody knows what the hell these things are. Like, they're asking me all these questions about it, like, oh, does it do this? What is this? What is that? And quite honestly, some of the questions that I'm getting, I'm just like, you probably shouldn't even buy it. Like, no offense, like, you should probably do a little bit more research and find out what you're buying and then buy one. Because, I want to make money, I want to sell it and all that stuff, but I'd hate for it to go to someone who doesn't know what it is, doesn't appreciate it, and will probably wrap it around a pole and hurt themselves. That's not what I want at all. But, it is what it is, and I guess we'll see what happens with the Spyder. So, what else is going on? What's going on with you guys, flock? You guys been up to anything? I'm saying that because I've just been up to a lot of things that have been coming up. People mention, I mentioned time, having time, stuff like that. You guys should know by now that I got time for nothing. Mostly one, because of work. I work in IT, and there are times where I work crazy hours. Are there times where I don't? Absolutely. And those are the days that I take time to catch up on things that I need to do around the house. I have a family, we have a house, we have friends, stuff that, like, I just gotta do. It's just that's life. Things happen. Like, the other weekend, I spent an entire Saturday working on cars, basically getting the car all set up, doing stuff, getting our pool clean, stuff like that, just like general maintenance stuff on things. And literally, that took me all day. So, yeah, no time for YouTube, no time for riding, anything like that. I cannot remember riding that day. I might have taken like a little ride, but I definitely didn't film it. It was probably just to go out and ride. And yeah, and this is just me talking, so take it for what it is. If you're single, you cannot compare yourself to somebody who's married. You cannot compare yourself to someone who's married with kids or whatever the situation is. Obviously, you're just going to have more time. That is what it is. Anyone who argues that is just dumb, because it's just the nature of being single. You don't answer anyone, you just literally do your own thing. Also, if you're just not married, just with someone or living together, whatever. Like, the situation is just different for everybody. But the situation changes when you're married with children. So yes, our time is usually less or scarce or much harder to find than usually the average single person. So I get the complaint a lot, like, not complaint, like, people just mention it, like, hey, why don't you go out, why don't you do this, why don't you do that, why don't you go on this trip, why don't you spend more time doing this video, or just stuff like that. It's like, dude, guys, ladies, people, flock, like, you don't get it. I don't get paid to do this. I don't. This is not my job. Like, this is fun for me. This is a hobby. So, like, I do this in between everything else. The only sort of income I make from this is from the merch.
Buy the merch!
So if you buy, Blackphoenix merchandise or Lunafide, obviously I get a cut from that, but really, it's a cut. I don't get, it's enough for what it is, but really, no one's going full-time on a cut of merchandise. Stopped at another street light! Yeah, so another thing is, for whatever reason, everything I just talked about, timing and all that stuff, somehow correlates into YouTube drama, and you guys know how I feel about that. I don't give a about anything. I do my own thing. I do Blackphoenix Entertainment. I make the videos I enjoy. I make videos that I think you guys would enjoy, some informative videos and stuff like that, and that's it. That's what I do. Like, I don't know. I'm dumbfounded. I'm dumbfounded how there can be drama. Like, we make videos, guys. Like, really. Like, that's like the end of it. We make videos for people, and some people find a way to turn that into drama and just be angry about things. I don't know. I don't get it. And I've been like that with not just like YouTube, but just kind of like life in general. Like, I'm 40 now, guys. I turned 40 in August when we took our trip over to Portugal. And just some things that were lingering from quarantine, some things I had to take care of and answer for and stuff like that. Like, I'm done. Like, things are what they are. It is what it is. Like, I'm done stressing about certain things. Like, I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down a lot, and I'm caring a lot less about a great many things, because I'm just done letting things stress me out. I'm done getting dragged into drama, getting involved in all that stuff. Like, I don't care. I want to enjoy the things I enjoy. I want to ride. I want to be with my family. I want to play video games. I want to make videos for you guys. Like, that's what I want to do. And I don't know. I think a big part of that is I already had my party phase. Like, I already had fun. Like, it's probably a whole separate video, and if you guys really want to hear it, I'll make it. But the short version, I already did all my partying, druggy stuff, single bachelor, whatever you want to call it, in my early teens up until about 25, 26, which correlates in with wrestling too. So some of the wrestling stories and stuff kind of fall hand in hand with that. But yeah, that's it. And then I got my shit together in my 30s, and here I am at 40, like, all right, I got my stuff together. Now I think I can finally relax. Oh, and on the topic of wrestling videos, I am going to make more. I've had a lot going on. So it is on my list to vlog about. If I have to make a talking head video about it, I will, because, again, I've been finding more and more clips of wrestling, my wrestling back in the day. So that could be coming up, at some point, when I have time. So I think that's it, guys. I think I'm done. I think that's all the updating I'm gonna do for this video. I don't like to make my videos super long, but sometimes they just end out that way, because I just start talking and I'm like, oh, I gotta talk about that, I gotta talk about this. But what I also want to talk about is you guys going down there and doing all the fun YouTube stuff. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a subscribe, share it, because I want to become one of the larger three-wheeled channels on YouTube. That would be super fun. And as I talked about earlier, how I make money on this channel. The only way, basically, because YouTube won't monetize me. That's a whole nother video. I got a bunch of videos I got to make if you've caught my drift there. I don't think that was the right phrase to say, but I said it. I got my Lunafide deal still going. I got a discount code for that. And you can save some money on some Blackphoenix merchandise with that same code, BPE10. Use that on both sites, and you will save some money. And as always, I appreciate you guys rocking with the flock, and I'll keep you updated and on the Riker, and see you on the next video.